This time on Highway Thru Hell, a truck deep in a ditch.
Ready to go?
Brings Jamie back to the road. A mangled grocery trailer means a massive cleanup.
Whoa!
And a massive headache.
You're pulling too hard.
Al and Gord race against rush hour.
Hey! Slow down!
With an 80,000-pound load overpowering their wreckers.
Come on! No! Stop!
On the Highway Thru Hell, the last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because closure is not an option. Northern Alberta.
Oh my gosh, it's pretty scary out there.
A downpour of freezing rain has covered Highway 881 in thick ice.
Is it coming, Gord? Yeah.
Jobs are piling up for Jamie Davis Heavy Rescue. But lead driver Colin McLean
4 feet.
Decided that a stranded plow truck was top priority.
2 feet. 2 feet. A little bit more. Okay, whoa. Good.
You want him out there sounding insulting, so there are no more accidents.
All right, you guys be safe.
All right, you too, man.
Conditions getting worse. Now there's all kinds of calamities going on down there.
Oh.
Well, we got one down, possibly 3 or 4 more to go. Tonight's a really bad night. Now we gotta go check on the bus accident. The RCMP members have been waiting for us. Josh, it's probably gonna be a busy night for everyone there, eh, Gord Butts?
Colin heads south of Lac La Biche down Highway 36, where his flagging crew was already on scene.
Oh, it was sort of half on the road, half in the ditch, so it was kind of a hazard. Okay, let's go take a look.
A semi sideswiped the bus while trying to pass in the freezing rain. Now, one lane of traffic is blocked.
A lot of the oil companies have gone to busing their employees in. So we've got a lot of bus traffic now heading on these highways every day.
No more traffic northbound, please.
We're just gonna grab that ass in.
With multiple jobs waiting, Colin can't afford any delays. But when Colin goes to angle the wheel lift on the rotator...
What? Why is that not going out?
Try that again.
Sounds like you got a hydraulic leak. What? Sounds like a leak.
Controls, everything. Blew a hydraulic hose on the rotator. Me. Got pinched on something, caught on something. You gotta be kidding me.
Colin had to improvise.
Okay, grab the green winch line and suck her back in. Oh, yeah. So I want to turn it so I can just get in underneath of that underlift.
He's trying to get it to the correct angle just so we can get it underneath the bus. He had to hook a chain up to the wheel lift, suck it back so we can get it to the right angle.
Yeah. Do we look good?
If something goes wrong with your truck, you gotta know how to hook up that vehicle. You're always on the fly, you're always on the go.
Hold it. Here's some tilt. There you be, buds. Gord, you want to put a chain on that? Yeah. Please, do it right here.
Colin's already been on the road for 9 hours, and there's no end in sight.
You have to be a warrior to be a wrecker operator to do this kind of job.
Let's get out of this highway and get it open.
They'll work 8, 10 hours nonstop, continuous. So think of it as a marathon, and you're running a marathon. Hard.
I just want to win enough money I don't have to work this hard.
750 miles southwest in BC.
It looks like he hit right in the middle here, right in the middle of the meridian. They must have plowed right into it somehow. I don't know what the he was thinking.
Just west of the town of Hope, a semi is down and blocking the fast lane of the TransCanada Highway.
Beauty.
A big job for Big Al from Choir and Towing.
The trailer was broken, and it had 80-some thousand pounds of paper and very heavy bales.
The semi was traveling westbound in the fast lane when it lost control, careened into the center guardrail, and slammed down on its side. The timing couldn't be worse. Thousands of commuters will flood this main artery to Vancouver in just over 2 hours.
The Highways Department want us to have this road open before 5:30 in the morning. This is like a high-stress job. Because we don't have any room here to work, we got all this railing.
Within minutes, Al's right-hand man, Gord Boyd, joins him at the scene.
I pulled up and went, oh boy, this one's gonna be fun.
Boy, he didn't do that truck any favors at all.
It's full of paper.
The loaded trailer is too heavy to flip without spilling the cargo. But there's no time to unload 80,000 pounds.
It was an optimum air cushion job.
Airbags could slowly raise the trailer intact, but there's a risk.
Using the air cushions, there's still a chance that you could get it partially up and the trailer totally blow in half, and now you've only got 15 minutes left. Our only option is get this thing up, and we'll get Daryl's trailer underneath it, roll it on, take her home.
Okay.
To save time and avoid closing another lane, Al and Gord will leave the trailer on its side and winch it straight up onto a low bay. But it's still a gamble. Dragging and lifting the trailer could compromise the wall under the weight of the cargo.
Bales of paper. And the walls of the trailer are not designed to take that kind of a load.
I separated the tractor from the rest of the trailer because it's just twisted up too bad.
There you go. You're good.
We're good. We'll try and pick it up and shoot it out onto the road a little bit more.
Okay.
If you back up, kind of just straight on, I think.
Yeah, we'll just pendulum it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit your lock, hit your lock. Lock.
Gord needs to swing the trailer away from the median so the low bed can get underneath.
As I lift up on the cable, that cable wants to go to vertical. Anything attached to it's going to come with it. It has to. It's one of Newton's laws.
Easy, easy, easy. Listen to the trailer.
Yes, I was listening.
The sound of popping rivets will signal that the trailer is starting to rupture under the strain.
That trailer could have easily exploded. There's not much hold those trailers together. Once they're damaged, they kind of blow apart like a tin can. Let's go up a little more, Gord.
A little more?
Yeah. Up.
But as they raise it up,
Okay, good, good, good.
Yeah, it's starting to buckle.
the 80,000-pound load is already straining the roof and walls.
You can see it in a ripple in the roof of the trailer.
Okay, good, good, good.
Just before 4 a.m., the low bed arrives. One with a very special feature.
The axle slide ahead, allows the back of the trailer to drop down, and makes a nice even ramp where you can load equipment, or in this case, a semi-trailer laying on its side.
Good.
I'm hoping we can just get this thing on there and off with it.
Really? You gonna haul it on sideways?
Yeah, well, we're getting close to 5:30.
The low bed's winch will pull the loaded trailer onto the deck.
Yeah. Okay, wind her up.
As the trailer moves up, the heavy cargo is pushing down on the side. The sharp edge of the ramp slides forward against the trailer's bulging wall.
Yeah. Okay, wind her up.
Al and Gord of Choir and Towing need to get a trailer off BC's Highway 1 before the morning rush.
It's going up perfect. Not too sharp, not too much lift.
With less than an hour and a half to go, Al's gambling, dragging the badly damaged trailer and its 80,000-pound load onto a low bed.
Hold it.
Now, the recovery has hit a snag.
That tail edge of the trailer is so sharp that it started actually cutting into the side of the trailer. Toss these timbers under here, Gord.
Al comes up with a quick damage control plan.
Slide your wheels back again.
Adjusting the angle of the deck of the low bed so he can place scrap wood underneath for extra support.
Okay.
We're just gonna change the angle a little bit, get the deck more on the ground so it just scoops underneath and picks everything up.
Can we go up more? See if you can go up a little more. Okay, push her down.
We can use the deck to lift the whole load up. We can get a brace under it. Now he can get back under without hooking the side of the trailer. The side of the trailer is compromised right now. He's not going to take a whole lot of stress.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Doesn't sound good, but it's working so far.
You're worrying about the cargo, you're worrying about cargo escaping and becoming a bigger task.
This is going to be the worst part right here because this is pretty much the middle of the trailer, so we have the most flex.
And there's another problem.
It's not working. His angle's getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
The trailer is sliding on crooked.
Okay, Gord, we're gonna need to get you to come up here. I'll let the traffic girl know.
Okay.
They need Gord's 50-ton wrecker to pull it straight.
Stop traffic!
And they'll need to shut down the other lane.
Pull, Gord! Come on!
Yeah.
There is stress. There's obviously the ministry, the government wants to know why their highway's closed and what's taking so long. And sometimes that's very challenging and stressful too.
Now the weight of the load is stressing Gord's truck.
I got wheels off the ground.
Pull on her.
No, stop!
"50 miles to the east on BC's Highway 3.
5 minutes away now, we're getting really close.
Jamie Davis is leading his first big recovery of the season.
John's got a few days off right now, so it's pretty much up to me to lead this recovery job.
Last week, Jamie's new lead driver in BC, John, pulled off one of the toughest jobs of the season so far.
Josh, you be careful.
So while John takes some downtime, Jamie's heading out in his newest wrecker, the triple-axle HR 117.
I love getting in a brand new truck, nice piece of equipment, and get out there and make the thing dance. 117 is a 50-ton machine. It has quite a few bells and whistles on it. It's got the 3-stage boom, it's a hauler, and it's a recovery truck.
The truck is heading to Alberta next week. But tonight, it's teaming up with Jamie's new tandem wrecker, 160.
That was the first wreck these two big trucks had been on, and first time I'd operated either one of them.
Jamie's stepping out from behind his desk to help a longtime client. Their loaded semi slid off the road and flipped down a steep embankment.
It was sitting on trees, and the trees had punctured through a little bit of 1 or 2 panels.
The customer wants the truck and the medical supplies inside out of the ditch tonight.
So we want to bring it up intact, you know, with the load inside, save the customer unloading, and that's our goal, so keep him happy. So you're gonna run a line down
to my truck,
through a block,
over to the axles.
over to the center. You're gonna put chain in both wheels, like a 1/2-inch chain.
On both wheels?
Yep.
This recovery is a chance for Jamie to see firsthand how his BC crew is performing.
Phil and Wayne are both junior guys. They've been around big trucks, they understand towing, but when it comes to recovery, they're both a little inexperienced on that.
Are you chained up the axles?
Not yet.
You can do that. You don't need to wait for him.
Really want to watch these guys, and I'm going to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do.
Just kind of wrap it around both.
Come on!
Yeah.
Down in the Fraser Valley on Highway 1,
Pull. Keep pulling.
Al and Gord are trying to line up the wrecked trailer on the low bed.
No! No! Stop!
But the weight of the load is overwhelming even Gord's 50-ton record.
Good. Okay. Cast it off. Pick the leg up, back off the road.
Okay.
Okay, back up. Back up.
Gord needs to move his truck
Come on, hurry up. We're in the fast lane. We got the roadblock.
to get a more direct angle on the pull.
Crank it.
It is cranked.
Oh! Okay, start tightening.
Yep. Okay. Let's try it again.
Pull, Gord. Pull. Pull it. Good. Good. Let her down.
Gord quickly clears out, letting the backed up traffic through.
Some of these eastbound guys aren't slowing down for us. Hey, you want to slow the hell down?
But after a 20-minute delay, some truckers try to make up for lost time.
It's dangerous enough as it is. It really is. The last thing I need is a highway truck going by me 3 feet away at highway speed.
Hey! Slow it down.
Gord's getting pissed off at these apparent professional drivers.
Slow down!
It's very dangerous out there.
That means you, Paula. Hey, next time you come to an accident scene, the law says slow down.
One wrong move, and that goes from a bad situation to a very bad situation.
It's less than an hour until the RCMP wants them off the road.
Okay.
Gord and Al finally get the trailer positioned on the low bed, but it's not a perfect fit.
We had about 10 feet hanging off the end.
The front end of the trailer was already damaged in the crash. Now, the weight of the load is pushing against the overhanging wall.
We'll get up on top with another cargo chain, and then we'll wrap this
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
underneath.
Until they can wrap it with chains for reinforcement, the wall could rip open at any second.
I'm just worried about that falling out the back.
Very heavy, and right now this piece wants to let go. I think we just lost that front bale.
With the morning rush approaching fast, Al and Gord of Quiring Towing have hit a hurdle on Highway 1 in BC.
Okay, well, let's react to it. There's actually a whole section of trailer just dropped right on the ground.
Yeah, I was afraid of that happening.
As soon as we picked it off the ground, gravity took over.
Pulling the trailer on its side was a risk, one they took to save time. But now, the morning surge of traffic is just 45 minutes away.
Buddy's tractor is pretty messed up there. He must have hit that rail pretty hard.
Come 5:30, and it's almost like clockwork. It's the rush, everybody going into town.
Problem is, the load's dragging on the ground. We got to do something about that.
They'll use a chain from Gord's bumper to haul out the bales of paper.
What, a little about 500 pounds each?
Oh, more than that.
It took a little bit of work to get those bundles, because they're all jammed in. So it's kind of like that game Pickup Sticks, where you want to try and get the one that's least jammed.
You can't put a hook in the paper. Your only option is to grab the wire baling, hold it together. It's just not designed for that.
You're okay, keep going. Bounce it. It's gonna come.
They'll have to unload the loose bundles by hand.
Okay. All right, Daryl, if you want to drop her on the ground, we'll see if we can chain this bitch up.
The low-bed driver can finally move the trailer off the highway.
That one's pretty much toast.
But the tractor is going to be a whole new problem.
Because that is not towable.
Up on Highway 3, see the Jamie Davis Tundra, a couple of big wreckers.
Are you chained up the axles?
Not yet.
You can do that. You don't need to wait for him.
Jamie's regular customer wants their rig recovered with its load of medical supplies inside tonight.
One to go.
But the tractor is so damaged.
Bit of work. The front end was kind of smashed up quite a bit, and there was no toe pins.
Jamie's having trouble finding any secure rigging points.
I'm getting onto something that really isn't as strong as it should be, but there's really nothing else to do.
2 lines from 117 are rigged to the axles of the tractor, while 116 is hooked to the trailer's axles. They'll pull the semi over and up the slope.
Can you stay at the back end and watch the wall underneath? If the wall's breaching anywhere, let me know.
Yep, you'll get this if it is.
Yeah, okay.
A rupture in the wall will add hours of cleanup time.
Things don't always go according to plan either, so you never know what's going to happen.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, Phil. Looks good. Looks good.
Good? All right.
But the weight of the load is still pushing against the wall.
Ooh, be careful there.
You listen to all kinds of things. You can hear the winch line, you can hear the truck, you can hear the load, different sounds that alert you to things that could be going wrong.
There's one sound Jamie doesn't want to hear.
What was that? You hear that banging in there? Well, that's the same kind of sound that happens when the trailer breaks in half. So what was the banging?
On BC's Highway 3, Jamie's under pressure to recover a semi and its load of medical supplies.
What was that? Hold on. You hear that banging in there?
But a telltale sound puts the pull on hold.
So what was the banging? We heard a banging. You know, that's the same kind of sound that happens when a trailer breaks in half.
The wreck is actually talking to you. It's telling you things, by what you hear.
Back at the back, the outer skin's broken a little bit, but the rest of the wall's fine.
Okay. Let's hold you up for a bit, okay?
All kinds of things and all kinds of sounds around that are telling you things. So listening is a big, important part of what you're doing.
It's probably time for us to re-rig this thing and do a little bit of a higher pull on this. So I'm gonna bring everything, I'm gonna loosen everything off on this truck, and I'm gonna give it one little pull out too and get some room to bring this up into here.
All right.
He's just gonna pull ahead so we've got room.
I'm just gonna move her. We're just repositioning the truck.
They'll take up both westbound lanes to maneuver the wreck onto the road.
Well, we're trying to minimize our impact on traffic, really. But there are points and times where, you know what, we have no choice. We have to block the highway. And we had to get her done, and that's just what had to happen.
We'll let Phil do some winching here. Ready to go?
Phil and Wayne, if you don't have these two working together in concert, they could split the trailer in half.
A little bit front. Hard pull on this and just take up the slack on that. Good there, eh? Nice, first class, first class.
Tonight, the client's supplies are back on the road, and Jamie's BC backup crew has passed the boss's test.
One piece at a time, eh?
And we need good guys that are going to run these trucks and do a good job.
Okay, so let's get this unhooked and get off the highway.
Good equipment, good guys, good service.
Make two of us.
125 miles east in the Fraser Valley,
So you're gonna need 2 lines?
Yep.
Al Quiring still trying to clear the tractor from Highway 1.
Time is a factor. You gotta be off the road before 5:30.
The RCMP and highways officials need the road clear by 5:30 when morning traffic heads for Vancouver.
You've got all the morning freight hauls that are going in for their 7 o'clock deliveries. Those guys are all coming in.
But there's no way to tow the tractor.
The tractor was twisted a full 90 degrees along its length.
They'll need both wreckers to lift it off the road.
We'll just come in, slingshot it, pick it up, back a trailer under it, set it down. Well, the frame's always the best spot. It's usually the strongest. Just like that.
With the 20,000-pound tractor hanging in midair,
As soon as we get rid of them, I want to shut the road off again for 5 or 10 minutes.
Al needs room for the low bed to move in.
Hey there, Gord. You can push me back, and I just gotta crank my wheels hard over. With Gord backing up and me turning, it created enough of a space there that the low bed was able to back underneath. Hey, watch your toes. He's backing in.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, rush hour's about to start. We're gonna get off of here just in the nick of time.
Yeah.
Guess we can call that mission accomplished.
I shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty, but we got her done.
The next morning in Lac La Biche, Alberta, Colin's still recovering from a busy night. But there's more work to do, and this time, it's not a recovery.
You know, taking care of everything is a, different role than I had last year.
Colin's kind of become the senior driver around there now. And, if it means that he's got to go get toilet paper, he goes and gets toilet paper.
New shop, new problems. We'll deal with them. That's what we do. We're out of water at the shop, so.
With no water main to the shop, water is usually delivered to fill the holding tank.
Everybody up here has to buy their own water.
But Colin can save Jamie money if he picks up the water himself.
Now to see if this will fire.
Jamie's fire truck has a perfect-sized tank.
Listen to that old 460 burr, boy.
Problem is, it's not insured.
So it needs to be towed everywhere we take it. So just hook it up to the tow truck, tow it down to the fill station. It is a weird way to get water. But it's a water tank. It's got a big lid on the top of it to put the fill hose in, and it's got a pump to pump it out.
Jamie Davis, $750,000 water delivery service.
Getting her done in Alberta sun. We have ourselves water. It's $1 for 200 gallons of water. And we take back the beer cans for the water. Water in the holding cell, bye.
It's just one more responsibility for the new senior driver in Lac La Biche.
I'm stepping in and filling in the void. Somebody's got to do it and get it done. Water flowing, where it's supposed to be flowing from.
Back in BC, there's no shortage of water. Rain has been pounding Highway 1 west of Hope since midnight.
Going westbound, it's just wet.
At 11 a.m., slick roads claim a victim.
Want to check out the front of it? We got?
A semi loaded with groceries has plowed into the hillside.
The RCMP have just phoned us for a major accident involving a tractor trailer.
Jordy DePerrin answers the call. Jordy runs Mission Towing, a company his great-grandfather started over 60 years ago.
I've grown up in tow trucks. I used to ride with my grandfather as a kid. I needed a pillow to see over the dashboard.
But today, Jordy's the one in charge.
It's on its side in the ditch. The trailer is completely tore open by the trees. Apparently it's a mess. It's an absolute mess everywhere.
The police want this cleared off as quick as possible just to get the highway flowing back to normal again.
Trailer can just park on that road. He'll be pointing this way.
Salvage expert Jim Lasser and his crew are already on scene.
The trailer's too broke up to recover with the load on it, so we're gonna take the load off first.
When we got there, we knew it was going to be a very big job. The axles in the truck and trailer were twisted out. It's into the bank really hard. This wasn't gonna be an easy job to do.
It's a 2-record job, so Jordy's called in 2 operators.
Everybody's stacking and packing and loading up.
With the cargo unloaded, Jordy and crew can get to work.
Let's start up here first.
They rig one wrecker to the back of the trailer and the other to the axles of the tractor.
The problem with that tractor trailer is the axles were all twisted, the fronts, the rear. Everything had such a twist to it that it wasn't an easy job to hook up to get it out of the ditch.
With this much damage, Jordy's crew must be exact with their pull.
The trailer's like a giant eggshell. Can't over-pull the trailer. Both operators have to work together to delicately bring it out.
Okay.
If the trailer breaks into more than one piece or breaks in half,
highway is going to be closed a lot longer.
Whoa! You're pulling too hard!
In Lac-La-Biche, Alberta, Jamie's lead driver, Colin McLean,
she'll be icy,
has another job to tackle up Highway 881.
Kind of in the Big Bay corner here in Lac-La-Biche. A hot spot for vehicles going off the road there. A little tricky area to be doing a recovery.
The tanker jackknifed on the icy bend, spun around 180 degrees, slamming into the ditch. Gord Lundeen is away, so Colin has to work without a swamper, right in the middle of two blind corners.
You just can't see the other side, right? So you have to sort of watch both ways, always. So, yes, very dangerous.
Yeah, it's got a fair bit of traffic on it, but we're keeping at least one lane open, alternating.
It's a very narrow highway. You have traffic going at high speeds. It can be really dangerous if you don't have traffic control.
Colin's two flaggers will each guard one end of the curve because it's the worst day of the week to be working on the road. The oil patch shift change will add to the already heavy flow of vehicles. The most efficient way to pull the truck is to winch it straight ahead by rigging to the toe pin on the bumper. On BC's Highway 1.
Yeah, it looks like a war zone. Trailer was laying on its side when I went past. Yeah, they had a little bit of a mess there, eh?
I'm gonna watch it go.
Jordy and his crew from Mission Towing fight to haul a grocery trailer back to the road.
Okay.
But the wreck is barely holding together.
The worst case scenario is that trailer just breaks in half.
You're pulling too hard.
Okay, hold it there.
And what we did is we basically brought it out of the ditch from the rear with the heavy end still in the ditch.
Beautiful.
Now, they need to lift out the remains of the tractor, trying to keep it in one piece.
Good.
Because the front end was so hit very hard and the axle was twisted out of it, the engine, the motor mounts had broke on the tractor, the tranny mounts had broke on the tractor, so everything was hanging low.
The crew wraps the motor mount to the axle with chains, hoping the front end will hold.
Right to you.
With this much damage, Jordy will have to tow the tractor and trailer separately.
Beautiful. It's right there.
Yeah. Up. Okay, just hold it there. We're just trying to get the axles straightened out enough so that they'll tow straight, and just trying to free up any bent metal that's rubbing on the wheels, so it's towable. The wall's straight? Yep. Pretty straight? The walls are compromised. Just put some pallets in there to take some of the bounce on the trailer. Put some structural integrity back in the trailer for transport. Let's try here. I can go in the side there. I can go there.
All right, boys.
After a 4-hour battle, both lanes are open on Highway 1.
It's a really good feeling. It's a great feeling. You can look at the highways department and open the road again.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Crosslands security vehicle. 4.
Traffic is flying around the blind corner north of Lac La Biche. Colin's working without a swamper, and his plan A has fallen apart.
What?
The bumper is pulling away from the frame.
There was a little bit of damage from when it went in, so it's kind of weakened up really good. I think it was that side there that actually finally let go. So I'm just gonna go right to the front axle and yard this thing up from there. Yeah, I am gonna need just to shut down for not very long.
Shutting down 881 during shift change will back up traffic instantly.
Last vehicle is a black Explorer.
Right.
With thousands of workers on the road,
I don't like to have the highway shut down for anything longer than 10 minutes.
Colin can't afford any more delays.
What's going on here? It's closed in both directions. Need to get home. Got things to do tomorrow. Why did this have to happen today? Is this highway open yet? It's closed both ways.
On a blind corner north of Lac La Biche, all traffic is stopped on Alberta's Highway 881.
You're not alone, man. We're frustrated.
On the day that shift change in the oil patch has put thousands of workers on the road. Colin's counting on a quick recovery of the smashed tanker, as long as the front end of the tractor holds together.
Oh, we got that up.
The tractor's wheels make it to the road, but the trailer won't follow.
As I'm driving ahead, the trailer will just stay in the ditch. So we don't want that to happen either.
Okay with ending.
You bet.
The flaggers release the growing backlog. And Colin repositions the rotator so he can finish the job, keeping one lane open.
You gotta think what's more important, getting this thing out half an hour quicker, or keeping the traffic flowing.
Just go swing around, come back, come and grab the back end of the trailer and just kind of pull the trailer up.
Swinging out the rotator's boom, Colin is able to finish the job without moving into the second lane.
The way you position your truck, for leverage on pulling on stuff, for recovering things, differs a lot with the rotator, because the rotator, you can put the boom 360 degrees wherever you want it.
Running a rotator with a revolving boom brings a whole new challenge to what he's doing. There's a whole lot of different things that come into play. Lifting straps, chain rigging, mathematics and physics that come into this game.
Nice. Peace. The trailer's up on solid ground now. It's good to go. It's just pretty much a matter of me hooking up to the front end right now. Which is all good. As long as the customer's happy and all the equipment's still in check, so yeah, I can't complain. We're good to go. That'll do.
You always want to bring your best game to the wreck. Get in the ring and you're gonna fight that wreck as hard as you can.
Decent, Jimmy.
All right, Ange, we're just pulling out here now.
Cool feeling when you get all done. There's nothing else like it.
And we are a go.
I give him kind of extra bonus because he's stuck it out and he's been there on the hard days and hard nights, and he works his ass off.
It's just me, it's my nature. Things have got to get done, let's get them done.
Well, she's just a day so young.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
That's huge pressure to handle that wreck.
A head-on wreck.
That's something else.
Shuts the TransCanada and threatens the railway below. Ken Monkhouse faces an icy recovery.
There you go, let's go.
On a remote mountain road.
Stop! Stop!
And ice storm devastation strikes.
Look at that thing come down.
In Heavy Rescue's backyard.
Everybody get away.
This time on Highway Thru Hell.
Stand by. Gord! Gord, just wait!
Al and Gord struggle.
You gotta watch where you're going, Gord.
To get in sync.
Let the traffic come!
A whiteout in Alberta
Oh, that guy's kind of speeding back there.
creates a dangerous chain reaction.
Whoa, that's an accident. Stay back.
And a stuck excavator
There's no such thing as a little bit dead.
proves too much for Al's rigging. On the Highway Thru Hell, the last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because closure is not an option.
The weather's moving so fast, it seems, right now. Who knows what's going to happen?
Daybreak on Highway 881 south of Fort McMurray, Alberta.
Southbound is completely closed.
Strong Arctic winds are whipping up heavy snow, blasting the highway with the worst blizzard of the year.
It's so real heavy, you just can't see the road.
Blinded truckers struggle to stay on the road, but it's a losing battle.
Chances are forecast says winter time. Hoorah!
At Jamie Davis's shop in Lac La Biche,
we have a 15-ton wrecker, and across the road we have a smaller car, also in that area in the ditch.
temp operator Randy Jackknife answers the call.
Don't look like there's been any sand trucks on this highway, so we really have to be careful.
881 is like the Wild West. I mean, guys are passing. It's a narrow two-lane highway. There's a really reckless cowboy mentality on that highway.
It's just before noon when Randy arrives on scene, 90 miles north.
It's like he got snow blinded or something and took the ditch.
A crane truck lost control and plowed off the highway into deep, heavy snow.
Let me look at it. Dispatch told me it was a 15-ton crane. He was no 15-ton crane. That was a 31-ton beast. Yeah, I'll run my sling around there, and I'll run my cables out to you. There'll be a sling pull. It's not gonna be just a solid chain or a cable pull. As you can kind of see, 2.5 feet right here in the front. There's gonna be a pull because I'm gonna be pulling the snow as I go. So it's gonna be a kind of a challenge.
A challenge that Randy needs to tackle fast. The crane is due at an urgent repair job.
Dad, stop him!
Randy will have to shut down the northbound lane so he can work safely.
We'll get you out, buddy. Get you to hold on to that. Just hang on there 1 sec. I'm only a 25-ton wrecker. That truck was 31-ton. So do the math.
But Randy is hoping the math might just add up if the crane truck driver can supply some power.
Here we go. Come on, Mike. Work for Daddy. Be a good girl, come on. There we go, he's coming. buddy. I'm gonna reposition my truck, get a better straight at it, pull at it.
Randy's got more than just the recovery to worry about.
Let him through!
Visibility is getting worse by the minute, and that's creating a new risk.
Even with traffic control in place right away at the accident scene, if people aren't paying attention, they roll up on an accident scene, they come around a corner, they see a car parked in the middle of the lane or a truck, slam into the back of it.
Okay, then, stop him, stop him. It don't take long to get another accident happening. Things happen fast on that highway because people do not slow down. I probably got a mile of traffic on that side backed up already. And you can see visibility is getting more treacherous out here. There's absolutely nothing. Gotta have your game on here, man. Holy hammer down. I'm gonna reposition my truck now. Kind of make it fast so I don't want to get traffic jammed up. Okay, you ready? She's coming. I see success coming.
Randy coaxes the 30-ton truck to the shoulder.
Come on, baby. Don't let me down. Sliding back over into the ditch.
But his 25-ton record is struggling to winch it over the lip and onto the road.
I need to get him off, and I need to go to assess the problem over there, let traffic continue to go. Hey, hey! Pay attention! Slow down, pay attention, quit taking pictures!
And the combination of high speeds and low visibility has Randy on edge.
Gotta deal with other people too, eh? And that's not good to have somebody doing like that. Look at that trucker. There's a ditch over there on the right-hand side.
"900 miles southwest.
That's a bit of a temperature change.
An early spring thaw has hit the mountains east of Hope, BC.
Oh, look, it's a trailer side of the road.
But at Sunday Summit on Highway 3, Al and Gord from Quiring Towing are facing a messy recovery.
You got a trailer laying on its side full of mushroom compost. Basically decomposing vegetable matter, rotting grass. Check out the drop. I mean, look at how lucky this guy was.
Windy corners, steep hills. It's prime towing country, that's for sure.
Man.
The semi, fully loaded with compost, lost control on a sharp curve and smashed into a barrier.
The warning sign for that corner says 50K. And I can tell you he was not doing 50K. He's lucky he didn't go over the cliff.
This highway has claimed a lot of truckers. I mean, look at that. The whole cab's crushed right down. He is so lucky.
Gord and Al have already hauled the crushed tractor to a nearby pullout.
This is what happens when you get overconfident on Highway 3.
But the trailer, with most of its load still inside,
We're just gonna take the whole road and drag it down?
will be much trickier to move.
That should do it.
Al has decided to take a chance.
For starters, there was no room on the open side of that trailer to work any machinery. You weren't gonna unload it right where it's sat, not unless you're working in midair.
They'll rig both wreckers to the trailer, and together, they'll drag it away on its side.
Luckily, we had the wide spot right there. Get the obstruction off the road, then deal with the load.
Okay. It's the quickest way to clear the road, unless the thin trailer wall gives way.
You know, at any point, the trailer could have broken in half and we could have had a bigger mess on our hands.
That's probably good.
Okay. There was a risk it could have ripped open, so you simply apply enough power to it and do it nice and slow, nice and easy. Don't get crazy.
Low, low.
Low, low, yeah, you bet.
Okay.
Communication is extremely crucial when you're doing something like that. The two of you have to work together.
They'll need perfect coordination.
If one is pulling harder than the other, it's not going to work.
Just wait, Gord, just wait. Stand by.
Gord! Gord, just wait!
Sliding back over into the ditch.
On Alberta's Highway 881.
Look at that trucker in the ditch over there on the right-hand side.
Right in the middle of his recovery, Randy's just witnessed a second accident.
I don't know what's going on over there. This is snowmageddon, man. This is bad.
With the snow getting worse and traffic backing up,
This guy's coming up slowly.
Randy needs to clear the scene fast.
Yeah, she keeps sliding on me.
I was pulling him, and he kept sliding over. I moved my truck ahead. He'd slide over.
Come on, truck, pull.
I think I pulled him, I bet you, probably 150 feet I pulled him, and he kept sliding.
Come on, baby, work for Daddy today.
Just before 2 p.m., help arrives. Jamie's local driver, Keith Milkey.
I need traffic stopped on that side.
He's working on that right now. My guy's right there, then I gotta go get it.
Yeah.
Keith has been dispatched to recover an SUV in the ditch, just on the other side of the crane truck.
Hey, bud, whereabouts are you from?
Houston.
Houston, Texas, eh? Unfortunately, I gotta wait until the heavy's done, and then I'll be able to get you, okay?
Keith's only driving a 1-ton, but it might be the difference Randy needs.
We're gonna anchor my truck to him to prevent him from sliding sideways, and hopefully be able to get him out a lot easier.
There you go. But we'll go double it.
Double it, yeah.
You're gonna be pulling heavy weight. Hit!
Cat, just give me a sec to tighten cable.
Now watch yourself now. We're gonna give him the pull. Easy up. It's coming, looking good. Looking good, and looking like I might succeed. Yeah!
That worked out better than I thought we would, bud.
Clear the bomb. It's all about team effort.
Really needed just another anchor point, and that's what I was.
Until that sand truck, he can start sanding.
With the road no longer blocked, Keith can get to work on the SUV.
How's your brake? See if you can drive forward, bud. This guy's on his way. No harm, no foul.
Hopefully there'll be no more wrecks today.
Look it, we were here for 5 minutes and all of a sudden we got 300 vehicles, eh?
But the backlog still stretches far off into the whiteout.
Well, that guy's kind of speeding back there. Oh, look at that. We have an accident. You guys stay back.
Oh, look at the trailer side of the road.
They're just gonna take the whole road and drag it down?
On Highway 3 in BC,
That should do it.
Al and Gord need to be in perfect sync to drag the damaged trailer off the road.
Low, low.
Low, yeah, you bet.
Okay.
But their big gamble
Just wait, Gord, just wait. Stand by.
Gord, just wait!
is off to a rocky start.
Are you not on company channel? Okay, turn your volume up.
I had the volume turned down.
When you're distracted, little steps get left out, and whether it was just a mistake of not double checking, it worked out.
Funny thing about radios, they work better when they're turned up.
Okay, I'll get to it.
With radio contact restored, Al and Gord try again, hoping the trailer stays on the road.
With the general slope of the road as we're pulling, we would have tobogganed down off the side of the road. Gord was actually pulling it, and I was actually holding the trailer.
So I'm trying to pull it up and bring it around the corner down into the wide spot. There were vehicles parked in my way, so I was trying to get them out of the way while we're pulling it up. I was trying to watch 3 or 4 different directions at the same time. I took my eyes off my left mirror. By the time I realized it was about to hit the median, it was too late.
It was a dead stop for Gord. You gotta watch where you're going, Gord.
I was.
Well, didn't you not see where you're going?
I was trying to. I was also watching that pickup that was in my way.
Things weren't going well, and he was getting a little testy.
Back up. Come on, Gord.
I do the same thing. I'm just as guilty of it as he is. We act like a couple of brothers.
So we had to stop and do a little re-rig for a minute, and then we proceeded.
Just wait, Gord, just wait. Stand by. Okay, come on. Just give her a little bit. You okay on clearance there on your side?
Good. Highway's open. Now that we got it off the road, we simply get the small machines in here and get it unloaded, and then we'll flip it over onto its wheels and take it back.
We're just gonna pick it up to oscillate the trailer. It's a big word for a tow truck guy. The trailer was kind of a U shape. It had some sweet stuff in the middle. Taco roll seemed to be suitable for it. We're gonna do a taco roll. It's a little bit different than the old jelly roll. 2 wreckers, 1 wrecker at the back end, 1 wrecker at the front end, picked the trailer straight off the ground and rotated in the air. See if you can let the other side down.
Just like that, man.
Another job done. We came, we conquered, we cleaned up, and we're taking home trophies. From the time we were there to the time we actually had the road open, I think was less than an hour. The RCMP was ecstatic that the road was cleared and opened again in record time.
We have an accident. Somebody got rear-ended.
On Alberta's Highway 881, Randy's big fear has come true.
Call 911 and get location. Get an ambulance out here.
In the whiteout conditions, one semi has violently rear-ended another. The second chain reaction so far.
Company truck hit a company truck.
You guys stay back. Where's the driver of that truck?
Are there any injuries?
I'm just getting on scene. Are you the driver? You hurt anywhere? You're sure? When a semi hits somebody, man, that is an impact. Parts on the road all over. I have a chaos happening and I need backup.
You're ready to be okay, buddy?
Okay, thank you very much. Hold on there, buddy. The road is closed at the moment.
When visibility is a tough thing out there, you know, the drivers who are coming along are actually having a hard time seeing the flaggers, seeing the flagging signs, and seeing taillights of other motorists. So very, very real that another collision can take place.
I want to assess this side of the highway first and get everybody safe over here. Put all your flashers on, all your lights. The highway's closed for now. And just kind of stay in the vehicle. Don't get out.
Randy's priority, keep the traffic backup as short as possible and prevent another crash.
Let the traffic come! Told Dan, the other flagger, When you figure you got 15 vehicles, let them through it. I will let this guy know over here, same thing.
I got traffic flowing here again through Randy, and hopefully we'll get this cleared up.
But some drivers refuse to slow down.
This is a serious situation. Slow down! Oh, my stress level was to the max.
You know, I'm trying to do a job, and then look at this carnage, eh?
I had tightness in the chest. I just need to find my game here. And my heart was racing, pounding so bad, I was pouring sweat, and it was like minus 20 out there.
Come on, think, Randy. Think. Think.
Randy realizes he's in over his head
Hi, can you hear me?
and decides to make the call to dispatch.
I got everything on the go right now. Craziness happening here. We have multiple accidents, and we got a semi took the ditch. He lost his load. I got another semi rear-ended another semi. Can I just please get some help out here? Here comes the cops.
On northern Alberta's Highway 881,
How you doing, sir?
Randy's call for help has been answered.
I'm glad you're here on scene with me now. We can kind of work together.
Minutes later, Johnny Tipton, Jamie's Fort McMurray driver, arrives in HR 68.
Is there a guy at that end?
Yeah, he's got a flagger.
Okay.
And I got a flagger here.
Well, we'll put the flagger on my end of the truck there, on both sides there, so we got both sides covered there, and we'll just let traffic go in and around there.
Okay, sounds good.
After the additional accidents, and with weather getting worse, Randy needs all the help he can get.
There was 4 cars across the whole road and left me no place to go.
Johnny gets to work on the heaviest job.
What do you call this thing?
Planetary gear.
Planetary gear. For a big heavy hauler.
The Planetary gear is part of the drivetrain on a heavy hauler, the biggest dump truck in the world, and the engine of the oil patch.
Apparently that thing weighs like 25,000 pounds, so it got a bit of weight to her.
Johnny's first step is to pull the semi back on the road.
Holy, that ever a lot of traffic.
I got it hooked up. I need to run some air to the truck now.
Just up the highway, Randy is trying to clear the semi from the rear-end collision.
Stop them. It's good to go.
Randy is finally ready to roll.
At that point, I just did my job, and I left Johnny to continue on to finish one last truck in the ditch.
That last truck has a 25,000-pound piece of cargo that Johnny needs to get back on board, and he needs to do it fast.
Sun's going down, and we're dealing with adverse weather conditions. You know that there's bound to be something going to happen with this kind of weather.
If I throw a chain around the shackle to here, that'll keep it from
twisting. Yeah, that'll work.
With the gear in position, Johnny needs to lift it onto the truck.
Now, hopefully we lift it up, it'll stay like this, and I can just back under it. So close. She started to twist.
She just wants to rotate whenever we take all the weight off first, so.
What do you think, Johnny? Can you get it done, or can't get it done? I can come back, and Jamie on his rotator could probably lift that easier, or?
I don't want to give up on this job there. I'm not a quitter. I would have sat there for 2 days trying to get that loaded up.
If the plan A doesn't work for these guys out on the road, I need these guys to use their heads and come up with a plan B, C, D, whatever it takes.
And local driver Keith might have an answer.
I got my little wrecker here, so we can use my little record to help spin you sideways.
Yeah, I think that's our...
Okay, I'll get Dan to get back out here to play.
Keith is hooked up to another storm casualty, but he can still use his boom winch.
This thing weighs probably more than my truck, so I'm just double lining my load so that way I don't break anything. And we need to get in the exact position so none of us are in the crossfire.
Hey, whoa.
The small wrecker holds the gear straight.
All right, you want me to start backing up, or?
Yeah.
Okay, backing up.
But the last step will require the most precision.
Whoa.
Lining up the gear
Almost there.
and easing it into place.
Just gonna use the little truck there, slide that bracket up there, then get it settled in there. Then after, we'll winch it back up over the axles there.
You just want me to pull forward a bit?
Yeah.
Keith needs to unhook to pull the stand back in place.
Okay, winch in.
But that will leave the gear itself at risk of swinging back out of line.
Are we good?
We good?
Yeah.
Can you boom it out, because it's catching the lip there?
Okay.
You need to have it come my way like 1-2 inches. It's coming. I want to go home real bad.
Almost had her too.
Won't be going home now. It's coming.
Night is falling on Alberta's Highway 881.
I want to go home real bad.
Almost had her too.
Won't be going home now for a while.
Jamie's driver, Johnny, is still fighting to get a 25,000-pound part back in place.
So close.
Like, real close.
That's good.
Traffic has been bottlenecked on this stretch of highway all day, and patience is running out.
There's huge pressure to open 881 when it's only one of 2 highways servicing the north.
It'd be nice if we had Colin here at the rotator there. He would have this done in no time there.
But the rotator isn't coming. With Johnny unable to get the gear at the perfect angle, they try to move the stand instead.
Oh yeah!
There we go. That's the money shot, buddy.
Yeah, we just got to straighten it out, it looks like.
There we go.
A long day of chaos is finally coming to an end.
Johnny is my warrior. Come hell or high water, he gets her done.
Okay.
She's a bitch, but we got her.
Randy, John, and Keith really do a great job. They work their butts off to get this highway open. Everything is brutal out there in those conditions, and for them to soldier on and get that work done, is really a huge deal for us.
John, you don't want to leave, do you?
Hey?
Don't you want to stay?
Let's just push her off the deck again. Let's do it again. Let's get more practice at it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, bye. See you later. Have fun.
Meltdown starting to roll yet? Meltdown rolling! Rolling!
Early the next morning, Randy's recovered from his marathon day. And he's heading out for some well-earned fun.
You can come out here and hunt for prairie chicken. Don't have to worry about shooting somebody. Look at that guy, just caught a fish. See? Hopefully we can catch something. And then here's our hole here. Just kind of clear the snow away. Dan!
Flagger Dan Spencer is taking his first crack at ice fishing under Randy's wing.
Show you a trick, eh? See the line is going, look, it's still spooling out, stopped, right? That means you're on the bottom. Now you give her a little, just a touch more, and then now you jig. Oh, I had a nibble there. No. No fish yet.
Back in BC, the spring weather is keeping things quiet on the mountain.
A little warm out today.
But Mission Towing's lead driver, Neil Wakefield, is heading out to an unusual call in the Fraser Valley.
Got a RCMP call that there's a car submerged underwater in a culvert. But we've only got a short period of time. We're looking at about an hour and a half before we run out of daylight.
You're gonna use one truck, Neil?
Neil's boss, Jordy DePerrin, is busy on another job.
Neil is kind of my right-hand man. Neil's the guy I kind of lean on if I'm not here, if I need something done.
You're done. Good job.
And this is one job Jordy might be lucky to miss.
One of the big concerns was that there was a body inside the car.
We walked up and down the bank. There was no disturbed rocks, no trail. Couldn't even see where the car went in. So it was a weird one.
This one here supposedly has already got plastic on one of the windows. So it makes it sound like it was probably a stolen car. Let's hope it's nothing else.
Neil has called in another truck to help with this job, hauling a special piece of recovery equipment.
Yep. One guy to run the tow truck. We're gonna put two guys in a boat. We're gonna go out there and fish this thing out of the water. Okay.
Almost like watching a horror movie. You know, you're kind of expecting something to be there. There we go. Okay. It could have been a suicide. You know, there could be a body down on the floor in that car that nobody could really see. You try to be as calm as possible. You sort of take the focus away from what you might see.
The best rigging option is through the sunroof.
There, that's enough. Feed it right through, yeah.
Okay? Yep. Okay, so we're good now. We just have to hold this thing up.
As the car hits the bank, the crew gets their first real look.
You see in there okay? It's all clear. I want to roll it.
We have to bring it out without doing damage. We need the police to be able to do their investigation without us have tampered with too much stuff.
We're gonna have to rehook, Leo.
This thing's heavy now.
In BC's Fraser Valley, Mission Towing's Neil Wakefield is trying to winch an abandoned car onto dry land.
And I'm trying to keep it from rolling over.
Without flipping it on its way up the bank.
We're gonna have to rehook, Leo.
The car could contain evidence of a crime.
Okay, what we gotta do is we've gotta unhook and rehook because being that high, it wants to roll over. Yep. Once we hook to the wheel, then we can just pull it right up. Can you let the water out of it? What they've done is they've run the chain through the strongest point on the car, and now we just pull it up on its own wheels. Steering is still free moving, so that tells me there's either a key in it or the ignition has been broken.
We had no idea until we got this car right up onto the ground by my truck that there could have been a bloated body in that trunk.
Keys are in the ignition.
Once we got the car secured up on the road, the officer went through the car and and gave the police officer the keys.
Okay.
There was nobody in that vehicle. That trunk could have popped open and scared the hell out of us, but it didn't.
The car was stolen out of Abbotsford, we found out.
It's always a relief when you finish a job where there's nothing to upset you or make you think, because you can go on for hours thinking about what you saw. And for some people, it never goes away.
We're very fortunate to have a great crew. They really pulled together on that accident scene and made that happen really quickly. You know, our crew is what really did it for us on that job and did it for me. You know, they made me shine.
So I guess we got that new winch on, eh?
Yeah, it is.
The next day at Jamie's yard in Hope, school is in session.
Okay, so it's an 8,000-pound winch, right?
8,000 pounds, yeah.
Robert, Jamie's new head of traffic control, has been busy patrolling the coke for wrecks.
Oh, it's the first one to go up with the Tundra. It's a good truck, and seems like I always find them first.
These are things that you think about when you're winching, right? So he's a go-getter, and he's willing to work, and he doesn't give me no attitude. He just gets out there and gets it done.
Even a close call. Stop! Stop! With a runaway semi. Couldn't stop Robert from doing his job.
Yeah, it kind of looks shaken up, but that's not going to stop me.
So Jamie's decided to give him more responsibility and a new tool.
One of the reasons we wanted to put a winch on this truck is because you're up the coke and you're doing all kinds of different jobs. So winching would make this truck more money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you do your flagging, service calls, unlocks, boosts, tire changes, and now we can do winching. He's got the tenacity to make it go and to keep going. And if you don't have tenacity, you're not going to make it in this business. When you're going to roll something over, you want your winch line to be centered to the middle of it. So you have to jockey this thing around a little bit and get in there, okay?
Okay.
Yep. So put your parking brake on because you're going to need all the hold back you can get. Both these pillars are strong, and we'll hook into there, okay? Put the snatch block in here, right?
Okay.
So let's try it now. Okay, hold it. That makes it a little easier on your winch, right? So this snatch block is your best friend. Let's give it a try. Let's flip it right over now. Just flip it right over. See how the winch is loving it?
Holy
Isn't that something?
And as soon as it flips over, I stop, right?
As soon as it flips over, it'll come on its own and you just let go. Right? Wow, you can do that.
Yeah.
We don't need to use these big, expensive tow trucks for all these little jobs. You could be doing it, right? And you didn't think this truck would do that.
No.
Right? These little pickups are going to be the biggest revenue sources we have. Look after her. She's a brand new winch.
Okay then, my friend.
Okay.
See you, thanks, boss.
Yep.
I don't know the cause, I just know the cure.
60 miles east, Al Quiring is on the road and ready for another challenge.
He's got an excavator stuck on the riverbank there because it's not a very good spot. The location is in an old abandoned mill on the mighty Fraser River. And the Fraser River was trying to claim the excavator for itself. You've had a run-in today yet, or no?
Not today.
Okay.
The early spring thaw has swollen the river into the excavation site.
Springtime jobs are messy. The snow is melting. Just turns into a quagmire of mud.
Yesterday, the 70,000-pound excavator got stuck in that quagmire. All efforts to free it only made the problem worse.
But it was in quite a deep hole where they had been digging around, and of course, you know, gravity is taking effect. It's only going to keep going deeper the more you dig around it. What we might have to do is just get a scoop so that all that water around your tow hook hole clears away. I would say that'd be almost bottomless there once you start agitating and working it, because you're just going to keep going down till you hit China eventually. If you pick your boom up, will the machine tip forward a bit?
It won't even.
Won't move at all? Probably about 70,000 pounds. Add the friction of the mud, you could be using almost 200,000 pounds of pull to make that machine move. It'll be close. It'll come down to what the tow truck can grab hold of. Luckily, they had somewhat stopped while they were ahead. We were still able to get down to the tow hook.
And the crew has already started rigging with their own gear.
What size of a shackle you guys got in there? 1 1/8? 1 inch. It should be all right. The shackle that I happened to see looked adequate in size, and we hooked my rigging on there. Put this in your shackle, the pin through the loop. Yeah, right into the big shackle. That hook will go onto the small ring there. Perfect.
Before Al even attempts a pull, he needs one simple but very important piece in place.
If I didn't have that big log, my outriggers would have just punched right through the mud, and I probably would have dragged myself right into the hole. We're gonna be putting a lot of pressure on there. Something snaps, high tension leads. Take 15 steps back, because there's no such thing as a little bit dead with this, right? Seen it happen before where rigging's gone flying up in the air and landed on equipment or people, and it's had catastrophic results. So we're giving her some pull. Try not to spin your tracks excessively, just go real slow with them. That doesn't sound good. Take 15 steps back.
In BC's Fraser Valley, Al Cliring is trying to free a 70,000-pound excavator firmly stuck in 6 feet of mud.
It's battle of machine against machine, really, it is.
As Al adds power, the mud refuses to let go.
Love the little one, just dig down and we'll get rid of the little.
The excavation crew's shackle wasn't up to the job.
So that's why I don't like using other people's rigging. You know, it could be, say, a 25-ton shackle, but in its lifetime, it's had forces upwards 150 tons maybe put against it. If it didn't break, it surely could break.
Al re-rigs, and this time, he's using his own equipment.
I'll go get 2 more shackles. You can come out of there, we're done in there now. There's suction there, and of course, you know, your feet sink in. You can be up to your knee, and then you're fighting because there's nothing else to lift yourself up with, so it can turn into a hog wrestle.
Rigging his line through a snatch block will double the pulling power, but Al's not stopping there.
Flip the blocker on.
The work crew's second excavator will back him up. First, they've got to jar the excavator loose from the grip of the mud.
Because the tow truck is working, vibrating, that vibration transcends down the cable, and it'll start, you know, basically kind of shaking the machine. You might not see that harmonics. And with the force, it's going to slowly release the suction, and once you break free of that suction, now you can start pulling.
Al still has to get 70,000 pounds up a steep slope.
Sometimes you have to get the front tires of the tow truck up in the air and give it 5 or 10 minutes, and you'll see it slowly start coming down, and just pull on her some more. Good, good, good. Slow on the tracks, slow. Hell yeah. She's out of there. We were really fortunate that we were able to recover that with the equipment we had there that day.
We had our doubts from the start. That changed once Al took control, which was amazing. That's what I really liked.
It was a messy job.
Shut her down.
But Al's never worried about keeping his truck shiny, and he can't resist a jab at the competition.
Yeah, hey, Super James, we don't need you, buddy. We're okay, 10-4. Thank you, pal. Have a good day. Oh, hey, polish your chrome. The Vulcan record prevails every time. My family's business has always had a good reputation of seeing difficult jobs through. Some people are born to be piano makers, others are brain surgeons, others build rockets. Well, if you don't have it in you in the first place, you probably won't succeed in this business.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
Go, go, go!
It's its own little world up there.
4 seasons of heavy rescue.
Basically, we're all fighting them out.
Looking back at the twists and turns.
Look out, Don! Look out! Go, look out!
We all get scared.
Wow.
And what's next for Jamie?
I miss driving trucks.
This time on Highway Thru Hell.
Number 3 is pretty bad.
Jamie's top dog
But this will be the epic wreck of the year.
gets more than he bargained for.
We're right on the verge of tipping the thing over.
It's a serious load.
A colossal convoy
That's pretty badass.
trapped on the mountain
Here goes nothing.
tests a heavy rescue rookie.
Ready?
And
Go ahead.
mission towing
I'm not convinced it's gonna work.
tackles a river monster. On the Highway Thru Hell, the last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because closure is not an option.
What's it doing up on top?
Well, it's letting you know that spring's not here quite yet.
A spring storm has hit the mountains near Hope, British Columbia.
Anybody know what's going on with Highway 3? Probably a couple inches, but it's snowing all the way across the Sunday Summit.
Jamie Davis towing.
At 10 p.m., Scott Bird gets the call.
Well, I was gonna go up to Coke and do some work up there, but I just got rerouted up Highway 3.
Scott's dispatched in the biggest heavy wrecker in Jamie's fleet, HR 117.
So number 3 is pretty bad.
Instead of climbing the Coke, Scott turns east onto Highway 3.
There's a truck in the ditch. Yeah, watch yourself up there.
A customer of ours called, and one of their units is spun out up by Sunday Summit.
Sunday Summit is the second highest point of elevation on the southern route, with 1,000-foot drop-offs beside the narrow road.
It's skinny, it's windy, it's up, it's down. You gotta be on your game to play on this road.
Highway 3 is not to be forgotten about. It has all the dangers of the Coquihalla and more.
An hour into the drive,
There's our guy.
Scott gets his first look at the job. A Super B loaded with lumber that has slid off the road.
I think it'll be a pretty easy job.
It's a pull-up. I've done thousands of them. Get my line out, pull the guy out, kick him free.
But the truck's driver knows it's worse than it looks.
the road lifted that way, and I just started sliding over into the ditch.
The B-Train's tractor and its 2 trailers are leaning hard to one side.
Truck's running and everything okay? Yeah. Okay, I'll pull some line out and we'll get this done. We'll be doing about 140,000 pound pull. By myself, I'll get her done. I can go to anything and deal with anything. Once that cable's tight, release your brakes. If you start going backwards, go back onto the brakes, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, watch yourself up there. You're gonna come up on a tow truck trying to pull a lumber truck out of the ditch.
The highway is still open.
I'm gonna try and see if he's gonna come out easy.
Scott gets to work pulling on the front of the 60-ton Super B.
Come on.
But it's a struggle to get the tractor back onto the road.
Come on.
The fully loaded trailer refuses to budge.
Gravity is my biggest enemy right now.
Scott will have to try another approach to get the heavy trailers to move.
I have no choice. I have to have the whole highway shut down. I need you and Robert up here flagging. Fast.
It was supposed to be a quick and easy job, but Jamie's top operator is hardly panicking.
But this will be the epic wreck of the year, where I pull a loaded Super B out by myself and he drives away. That's the way it's gonna happen.
With Scott tied up on Highway 3,
there's something blocking the snow shed.
Jamie sends his newest driver up the coke.
I just got a call to head out for a spun out 13-axle truck up on the smash. We're gonna go up there and give him a tug up the hill.
Mike's gonna take a shot at this job. He's new here, but I'm confident he can get it done.
Mike's behind the wheel of one of Jamie's smallest heavy wreckers, HR 66. As he arrives at the snow shed,
That's pretty badass.
the job takes on a whole new dimension.
The first thing I see is the back end of this big, huge trailer.
Up ahead,
Yeah, there's a bunch of big loads stuck up there.
Mike discovers
3.
There's more than one super load in the convoy.
Sorry. Sucks to be you.
2 more oversized loads hauling oil field equipment are stuck.
These are massive, massive heavy loads. Each one of these things weighs about 240,000 pounds.
The 3 enormous units were no match for the steepest section of the coke.
Once you start climbing, your weight starts going to the back. And when it starts going to the back, you start losing traction, eh? And all of a sudden, wham, bam.
The convoy's lead driver needs the oversized loads up the hill tonight.
These oversized loads run under permit, and they only have a certain window that they can travel during a 24-hour period. And if they don't get through, it could cost a lot of money.
These trucks are 13-axle tractor trailers that weigh about 5 times as much as a regular tractor trailer load.
The rookie driver and his 25-ton wrecker won't stand a chance without chains.
When something's blocking the highway, the pressure's on you to get these chains on in a hurry.
Hold on a second.
It's a little bit of a fight to get them stuffed in there, but I'm flexible. I fit in here. I'm gonna get this done.
Done. I'm gonna be at first.
Okay.
And
I won't shift. We'll just crawl it up.
We'll crawl her to the top and hopefully we make her, right?
That's right, sir.
Okay.
hope nothing breaks.
Chained up, Mike starts moving the first super load. Crawling up the Smasher's 8.5% incline.
I'm watching on my mirror, making sure that my winch line's tight. I'm staying in the same path as the truck. Every moment that we got these heavy loads blocking the road is potential for a bad accident and there's potential for lost freight time.
Mike gets the first £250,000 load to the top of the hill.
That's a little weighty. Yeah.
Back down the road, 2 more wide loads remain stranded.
All right, so you go down and get the other guy. Okay, white truck is in the barn.
Sweet. The convoy's permit is set to expire in an hour, so Mike heads down the cove.
Tow truck backing down the Granny Lane and Smasher.
The fastest way he can, in reverse.
It's super hard to see out your mirrors, and especially when you got headlights coming at you.
Gotta be careful, driver.
Across the mountains on Highway 3. What was supposed to be a simple recovery is turning into a problem for Scott.
Damn it.
The recovery veteran has struggled to winch the heavy B train out from the front.
Okay.
Scott's called in flaggers Robert and Loretta to shut down the highway.
You have to slow down to come around that curve, right? So I'll let you know when I get down there.
Closing the highway will give Scott room to pull from the side.
Narrow truck's coming up and then Scott is coming out.
We're gonna be stopping all traffic.
It's not a pull-up. It's a pull-out. It makes a whole big difference to what I'm going to be doing here.
Scott rigs 2 double lines to the lead trailer to work the lumber truck back onto the road.
There's not a mark on this truck or trailer anywhere. The load's perfectly intact. So now the pressure's really on.
With more than half the B train out of the ditch, Scott re-rigs for another attempt at pulling from the front.
I'm really confident I can get this job done.
This will be the final pull.
I'm thinking it's just going to be a walk in the park.
But the rear trailer
Steer it! Steer!
is putting up a fight.
I noticed the back trailer is starting to tip over.
100,000 pounds of lumber threatens to spill.
If the back trailer goes over, it's going to take the front trailer, and it's going to take the truck over. And if I'm the guy that flips that thing over, I'm going to be kicking rocks down the road looking for a new job.
Okay, guys, road is closed one direction.
On Highway 3, east of Hope,
Steer it! Steer!
Scott Bird struggles with a loaded lumber truck. Threatening to topple onto its side.
Damn it.
Weighing more than 100,000 pounds, the tilted B train went off the road.
Unfortunately, we're right on the verge of tipping the thing over. Sometimes they look easy and they're not quite as easy as they look. And it's right at a very crucial point right now that if I do the wrong thing, I'm gonna have a big problem.
Working with only one truck, Scott repositions to try and break the back of the B train free.
We have to immediately address that back trailer. It has to come out sideways. With a truck and a set of trailers and a load, it's nothing for $400,000 to be sitting there. So I don't want to screw it up.
Made a thing into a good thing. Now we're going to do this midsection.
I'm going to put it back on the road without a mark on it. That's the way it's got to be done.
Finally, both fully loaded trailers are back onto the road.
Hey, I have another problem.
But at the front of the rig,
So it won't start.
It won't start?
Nope.
all the fuel has shifted into one of the tractor's 2 tanks.
All of his fuel's gone down to the downside tank.
The driver can't start the truck.
She ain't gonna run. Now I have one more situation I gotta deal with before he can drive away.
Okay, I gotta try and pull start this fella here.
Okay, drivers, Scotty's almost got him out. Not much longer.
Excellent, thanks for the heads up. Okay, let the clutch down, let's try and jump start it now.
If the clutch start works, the driver should be able to get on his way.
Give me a thumbs up if it's running. We'll pull over just up here and we'll cut you loose. Loretta, let your traffic go.
Good job.
Okay, bud, take care.
Okay, man. I'm going for the road.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of a grunt, but we got her done.
You can buy all the big wreckers you want. You need the talent to run it. And Scott has that.
Pride is everything. Do it right.
Feeling good. Truck's out of the ditch. Customer's happy. That is a beautiful thing.
Back on the coke.
Tow truck's backing down the granny lane of the Smasher.
After getting an oversized load to the top of the Smasher, Mike Reynolds backs down to try and get the rest of the massive convoy moving.
It's a little intense backing down the hill, especially when it's your first time.
Backed all the way down the Smasher. From the top to the bottom.
But as Jamie's rookie rolls up to the second wide load, another tow truck is already hooked up.
Tri-Drive here is having a little bit of trouble with their load pulling up.
The wrecker struggles to haul the 240,000-pound unit up the steepest stretch of the cove.
These oversized loads, they got a time restriction on their permits.
Yeah, I got one triple on.
You gotta get this thing figured out pretty quick here. Sitting here doing nothing ain't gonna get the road open.
To get the oversized load moving, Mike's front bumper is connected to the back end of the 100-foot-long train.
And I'm gonna act as a push truck and help push them up while the other tow truck pulls them up.
It's got to be in there far enough, eh? This is a long one, eh? It's probably bottomed out.
Never got to be a push truck before.
So just first gear in it? Yeah. All ready back here?
Ready to move.
Even with Mike pushing and the other truck pulling, the load won't move.
Tires are smoking away to pieces. Truck's jumping all over the place. This is being super hard on my truck.
I'm just burning my tires and chains off back here, man.
Not very good.
I'm just burning my tires and chains off back here, man.
On the steepest section of the coke, another oversized load is too much for Jamie's junior operator.
Tires are smoking away to pieces. Truck's jumping all over the place.
With Mike pushing at the back and another truck pulling up front, the 250,000-pound unit won't budge.
This is silly. We gotta figure something else out.
Closer inspection reveals the load's tractor has a broken axle.
He weighs so much, we need the extra help from this tractor. When his tires don't roll, it ain't helping us at all. This second guy's needing a tow job now.
The damaged cab is towed away.
They're gonna take the tractor off the first unit that I pulled up the hill and bring him down here and hook him up.
Leaving Mike and the convoy's lead driver to take on the 240,000-pound load.
It weighs over 4 times as much as HR-66 does.
I'm gonna put it in bull low and 90 under.
Start under this, I just got bull low.
Okay. Wait on carbs and lost. So here we are.
All right, buddy, I'm going to ease off on the brake, and then we're going to start going.
I'm in bull low, brakes off, ready to go.
Bull low is the lowest gear Mike has in HR-66.
This is just me pushing now. No tow truck up at the front.
It's really, really tough to get traction, and it's really easy to spin my tires. It's a little bit of a chewy fight, but we're gonna deal with it and get this job done.
Stay in the hammer lane right to the top. Guys are towing a tractor up the hill here. Serious load. Okay there, Mike, we're gonna slow it right down and then we'll come to a stop there, okay?
It's the second heavyweight load of the 3-part convoy.
I'm in neutral.
Mike's helped up the smasher tonight.
A little bit of teamwork.
But there's still one more unit to rescue. A third rig spun out in the fast lane south of the snow shed.
Backing down the smasher.
We got big truck a minute trying to get up this road. I mean, we got to get in here and get this thing cleared up fast. Just got to get through this last one.
There goes nothing.
We gotta go right because we're gonna have all those trucks behind us spinning out.
With more than 100 feet of oil field equipment in his rearview mirror, Mike crawls through the shed towards the finish line.
We're almost done. We're almost out of here.
Gotta earn my stripes here. This might be in the top heavy load department.
The mechanic turned heavy rescue man as the last piece of the convoy to the top of the coke. No small feat for the junior operator.
We hauled up about 720,000 pounds of iron tonight. Maybe I set a record.
You get thrown into these jobs to learn it by the seat of your pants. This is what you got to do. You got to try these things and you get better at them.
Good luck to you guys.
Done and done.
Mike pulled off a huge night, and I think he holds the record for the heaviest load pulled up the coke. Yeah, you got to be a warrior to do that hill, man. It's not for the faint of heart, right?
No, that's right.
But good job, though. That's really good.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, all right, I got to get back to my paperwork, buddy.
The next morning in the Fraser Valley, Mission Towing has just been dispatched to a different kind of heavy rescue.
We're heading out to a mill that's been torn down.
Jordy DePerrin and a 30-ton wrecker are heading down to the docks of the Fraser River.
A customer called us stating they had a piece that was in the river. You're walking into this job blind and you don't know what you're really getting into. Oh, this is a mess. Wow.
Underneath the water, a 40,000-pound log conveyor is anchored in the deep mud. For decades, lumber mills have relied on the machines to move logs up from the river. When the mill on this site was being demolished,
This has got to be 30 feet deep here.
the log conveyor collapsed into the river.
This thing's big. I mean, this is a big, heavy piece of machinery.
The 40-foot-long hunk of metal has Jordy and his brother Nick wading into uncharted waters.
This conveyor is buried in river mud. It's heavy, so it's sunk down into that mud pretty hard. Very different than pulling a vehicle out of a ditch.
I've been doing this job a long time, and this is the first log conveyor I've ever been faced with.
With so much of the conveyor buried in the mud, the crew can only rig to its top side.
You always want to hook underneath so it lifts it as you're pulling at the same time. In this certain situation, we have no choice but to do this.
Winch in, boom down, boom up.
Operator Dylan Greenwood starts the pull.
He didn't budge it.
It's dead stopping Dylan's wrecker and lifting the front tires off the ground. We're watching for any sign of this thing moving at all, and it's not budging one little bit.
The conveyor is suctioned so badly to the river bottom, Dylan's 30-ton wrecker is not enough.
We're gonna need more muscle.
Yeah. We can't get a good lift on it.
Jordy and Nick roll in some extra iron for the job. A 30-ton excavator.
You get you to bring your boom down?
The excavator can lift a lot higher than the tow trucks can.
This is definitely one of those jobs where we make it up as we go. Hook onto this thing and give it our best.
Okay, ready? Go ahead. All right, there we go, there we go.
The excavator's high-angle lifting power
Keep going, brother.
raises hopes.
And it's starting to move. We're very happy about it.
We're working with him to lift and pull at the same time to get it up here.
We're taking half the ground with us.
But as the 40,000-pound relic finally starts to rise,
Like pulling a boat anchor out, eh?
it begins to plow up another obstacle.
The resistance that we're trying to overcome is overcoming us right now.
We're gambling right now with this one.
Dylan! Dylan! Stop. Stop. No, 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 no!
In the valley, on the banks of the Fraser River,
load it up.
Mission Towing tries to pry 40,000 pounds of dead weight out of the mud.
This thing's just a big hunk of metal. It doesn't have any wheels on it. It's not gonna roll. And it's gonna fight us the entire way.
As it finally starts to move, the log conveyor builds a wall of mud, pushing the limits of an excavator and a 30-ton wrecker.
Dylan! Dylan! Stop. Stop. No, 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 no!
Sinking in down here.
We're not moving this. This recovery is defeating us.
Jordy and Nick need more muscle. Mission Towing's 35-ton wrecker and driver Neil Wakefield.
Jordy gave me a call and told me to meet him. They couldn't move it any further. Got there as quick as I could.
Neil has spent years customizing Mission's eye-catching wrecker, Truck 70.
That truck is my whole world. I am constantly working on it, painting it, rewiring it, polishing it. It's my baby.
He's even poured thousands of dollars of his own money into its chrome and gleam.
I don't have any other bad habits. I don't smoke or drink, so what am I gonna spend money on?
Now Neil and the 35-ton wrecker will try to turn the tide on the Riverside recovery.
Welcome to the party, Neil. How long is this thing?
See where the ropes are?
Yeah.
Okay, they're probably 30 feet past that.
It's not very often we catch ourselves doubting what we're doing. And this really has us reconsidering whether we should have taken this job on.
In hope,
Here, take this to E and ask her where she puts all those.
Jamie's at his yard,
Sherry?
behind a desk, for his least favorite task.
Trying to pay the bills, that's where it's at. So we're gonna do that right now.
Do you want me to get that?
But out front, his stepson, Brandon, has a new role.
Jamie Davis Towing. 6.
You're in the wrong gear.
Brandon's been working for Jamie since he was 16.
Whenever I head up to a wreck, I'm always kind of a bit worried because I've had so many close calls with getting hit.
Get over!
What?
Brandon, he just walked off the road.
Brandon decided that he didn't want to flag anymore, and I understand that because it's dangerous work.
Fast and efficient.
This winter, Brandon's been helping out around the office.
Every day I do their banking. I take their merchandising in and I sell their merchandise. I do dispatching. I do billing. There you go. I do invoicing. I do filing. I do faxing. I think I'm gonna make the all-star team this year.
Hey, Brandon, let me try that thing. Show me how to use it. Look, see that? First time ever, and I'm doing wheelies. Whoa! Good for him if he wants to try something and get to work and do something.
At the river,
Are we gonna do 2 into 1, or are we gonna do 4 lines?
4 lines.
Okay.
Mission Towing is forced to add a third weapon to break the deadlock with an 18-ton log conveyor.
We've maxed out Dylan's wrecker and this excavator, so we're hoping the 3 of these things working together, we'll be able to get this thing out of the water.
To free the conveyor from the riverbed, they'll use 3 machines and 11 lines. The pair of wreckers pulling at an angle and the excavator lifting from above.
How much more do you think you need, Dylan?
We're gonna go right where this line is going. It's underwater right now.
Okay.
So to a chain underneath it.
Jordy is throwing in everything he's got to reel in the big catch.
We have 11 lines this load because we're dealing with a lot of weight and the resistance. We're at a point right now where we're not sure. Can we get this out?
We got lots of pulling power here.
Perfect.
Well, let's keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah.
But 3 machines and 11 lines still may not be enough.
We're gonna run out of truck here is what's probably gonna happen.
I'm going up.
There's nothing worse than walking away from a job. We need to pull it out.
This is the moment of truth right here. If it's gonna work, we'll find out right now.
Okay, ready? Go ahead.
Finally, the massive hunk of steel.
Beautiful.
Breaks suction. Then starts to push through the wall of mud.
I don't know, man.
But the base, supporting the heavy wreckers, threatens to give way.
Dig them right in.
We might need a wrecker to come and get us out. The weakest link is the ground that we're sitting on.
We're working on the riverbank. That concrete's very soft.
On the banks of the Fraser River.
I don't know, man. I'm not convinced it's gonna work.
Mission Towing is losing ground.
Stop!
Fighting to reel in a 40-foot catch.
It was moving.
So are we. Dig them right in. Okay, ready? Go ahead.
As Jordy's wreckers pull on the 18-ton conveyor, they punch through the old pavement.
Keep going, brother. There we go.
But with 2 trucks, 1 excavator, and 11 lines on the job, Jordy's crew makes a breakthrough.
Sweet.
And all of a sudden, it just sort of jumped. Okay, we're gonna actually get something done today.
Beautiful, Neil. Beautiful.
I'm not feeling defeated anymore.
But the recovery is far from over. The massive relic must now be maneuvered past old pilings and a 15-foot retaining wall.
This is gonna be the hardest part. The fingers are crossed.
Back in Hope,
Grab one end of that.
Jamie loads up for a trip he's been looking forward to for weeks.
Lots to do today.
The parts loaded in the back of the truck are for a new addition to Jamie's fleet.
We've sold a rotator. I need a couple of more paid-for trucks that are refurbished just to kind of back everything up. Big important project for me is to get Mighty Mo on the road.
Jamie's rebuilding an old Holmes record he fell in love with decades ago.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks really good.
He calls it Mighty Mo.
It's the largest mechanical wrecker that was commercially built. It was the rotator of the day. Mighty Mo is a big machine. It's by the USS Missouri.
Mighty Mo is named after a famous World War II battleship.
Jamie's got the love of the old school towing. He still likes it. I think he needs to seek help about that.
Jamie hopes the vintage wrecker will be ready to join his fleet before winter's over. But first, it has to start.
I'm gonna give it a whirl just for giggles. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
It's old school, cool kind of truck.
Is it pumping up, Jamie?
There's no electronics, there's no onboard scales. It's all manual labor. We had one fault code on the dash, but it ran. We'll figure it out. That's part of the game. I can't wait to take Mighty Mo out and do some recoveries in the snow.
Let Dylan catch up to you, Neil.
At the Riverside Recovery, Mission Towing has spent the last 7 hours in a tug of war.
Pulling me up.
We've worked so hard to get it to where we're at now. Our fingers are crossed.
The 40,000-pound log conveyor is free from the mud. But Jordy's crew needs to lift it past a row of wood pilings and a 15-foot retaining wall.
Take some weight up.
Is it gonna get hung up on them? Is it gonna get caught on them?
Hang on, we're pulling against each other right now. Hang on.
We're at the crucial part of the recovery. This is the do or die stage.
There we go.
The conveyor clears the retaining wall.
Neil, hang on.
But gets impaled on a wood piling.
Got a log coming out with it.
Let Dylan pull. Let Dylan pull. Pull, Dylan, go.
It's worse than a tug of war. It just doesn't want to move.
The only play Jordy has left
They rip these frickin' things right out. Who cares?
Yeah.
is to try and tear the conveyor free.
We're gonna turn it over to the excavator and let him fight this thing the rest of the way.
That's a pretty serious pull.
That's gonna go.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
On the banks of the Fraser River,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Mission Towing is in a final showdown with a beast.
Hold it.
To free the 18-ton log conveyor from a piling,
Hang on 1 second. Yep.
Jordy's crew has brought the excavator back into the fight.
When you see the back end of that excavator coming way up in the air, next thing we got that thing on its roof.
That's gonna go. Just need you to lift right now. Don't try pulling. There we go.
Go.
Oh yeah.
Finally, after 10 hours, the conveyor scrapes up the bank.
Here, I'm gonna come to call you back, okay, honey? Daddy's finishing the job.
And Jordy gets a reminder of his most important appointment of the day.
I got a hockey game to make.
I need to leave in a hurry because I'm on my way to my son's hockey game.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Good job, buddy.
See you later.
Thanks, Dylan.
Hey, big brother.
Later, dude. Good
Nice
job.
job.
We love a challenge, and we love to do something that people say cannot be done. We won the recovery, and I get to go watch my son play hockey. It's a win-win for everybody.
That boy, push through, push through. All your stress from work goes away when you come to the hockey rink and watch your son play. That's why we do what we do for our kids, right? It's a big part of our life. Stay on it, James. Stay on it, stay on it, stay on it. Come here.
I have 3 beautiful children. My son, who's 10.
Hey. What's up, buddy?
I have a daughter who's 6 and another daughter who is 19 months. My children will be the 5th generation to mission towing. I'm very excited for that.
Okay, let's go.
Jordy is not alone.
I got Junior with me here tonight. That's the life of a towing family.
It's a feeling all heavy rescue operators share about what's most important.
What you deal with every day makes you realize that life is short, life is precious. The value is really the small things in life.
Next time on the season finale of Highway Thru Hell, a logging truck.
It's winking at me.
700 feet down.
Saying, come get me.
Becomes Al's steepest mountain recovery. A fiery crash has heavy rescue.
Keep going.
Battling to clear the canyon. And as winter wraps, Jamie cranks it up for next season.